Hello class 5, welcome back to your English language class children. So we were doing chapter 8 of your book adjective and kinds of adjectives, isn't it? And in the previous class we have done page number 48. Okay, exercise number C. Number C exercise of page number 48. I think it is clear to you, and today we will do the same page number 48, but the exercise is exercise number D. Okay, it's very simple. You can do along with me also. Very simple. Okay, let us start. See, this is page number 48. Page number 48 of your book, and we will do exercise number D. Okay, I'll read the question loudly for you. Rewrite the sentences by replacing the adjectives in italics with their opposites. Same. Okay, so rewrite the sentences by replacing the adjectives in italics with their opposites. The words in the box will help you. Okay, so here same way you will find a help box. This is the help box. The opposite words of the italic words are written in the sentences. 10 sentences are given. So in the same way, the way we have done for the previous exercise, the same way we will do. We will find out first which word is written in italic. Then the opposite of this word from the box we have to find out, and then rewrite the sentences. Okay. So here full sentences I will not tell you. Now you have to write it by yourself. The words I will tell you. Okay, this is your task, you will complete it. The opposite words I will give you. This way I will help you and you will complete the page, the exercise. But the children, the thing is I found that the space is not enough for you to write few sentences, like sentence number 6, we must grow less trees to save the environment. Say this one, this one, number 6, this is a very long sentence and the space given is very less, so it's not possible for you to write here in the book and send, isn't it? So for this you do one thing, write in the copy and send. Okay, only number D of page number 48 chapter 8 you will do in the CW copy, because here in the book if you write, the space given is very less. So when if you try to write, it will not look nice, it will look very dirty. So better you write in the CW copy and send. Okay, and rest of the exercises you will do in the book itself. Fine, and I will give you the opposite words and you have to rewrite it. Clear? I will explain, I will tell you, but when you will write, you have to write it by yourself. See here, I'll show you the first sentence. Read out the first sentence. The old streets of Delhi are narrow. So here in this sentence you will find two words written in italics. The first one is old and the second one is narrow. See, in the first sentence two words, one is old, another one is narrow. Both are written in italics. So you have to replace this words. Old, for the opposite of old you have to find from here. Again the opposite of narrow you have to find from here, and then rewrite the sentence. Like I'll tell you, the old. So what is the opposite of old? We all know, new, isn't it? Then the old street means the new streets of Delhi are, the word given here is narrow. What is the opposite of narrow? Wide. So you will write wide. See, I have given here two one. First one will be new, second one will be narrow. So here also one, here also one I have given. Okay, in the first one you will write, in place of old you will write new, and in place of narrow you will write wide, and the rest of the sentences will be same. Okay, then number 2, it is safe to drive on rough road. It is safe. Safe is written in italic, and again rough road. Rough is written in italic. So what are the opposites? We have to find out. So what is safe? What is the opposite of safe? Unsafe. see, we have found here already number 2, unsafe and rough. In place of rough, you write smooth. It is unsafe to drive on smooth road. I don't find the sentence, but rough, opposite of rough is smooth. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Unsafe and rough we have found here. Okay, one will be unsafe, another one will be smooth. 2. Okay, smooth and unsafe, but the sentence is not giving a proper meaning. Let us do the we complete this first, then we'll find out. Okay, because we are asked not to replace any other word, just to replace the words written in italics. So if we follow the instruction given in the question, then we have to write it like this, isn't it? Now number 3, let us do number 3. We'll complete this first. I read the first chapter of this novel. So number 3, first. What is the opposite of first? Is last. So you write last. I read the last chapter of the novel. When you write the sentence, you write this is first, so opposite will be last. Okay, understood? Then number 4, this book is quite interesting. What is the opposite of interesting? Uninteresting. So we have found here uninteresting. Number 4, uninteresting. 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 Number 4 is uninteresting. Done. Then number 5, the food is very delicious. The food is very tasty. Delicious means tasty. So what is the opposite of delicious? Number 5. Let us find. I've got tasteless. So number 5 will be tasteless. The food is not very tasteless. You will write the food is tasteless. 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 See, tasteless. And number 5 I have marked here also. Tasteless. This food is tasteless. Then number 6, we must grow less trees to save the environment. We must grow less trees. So what is the opposite of less? Less is written in italics. More. So I have found here 6, more. So we must grow more trees to save the environment. Now number 7, few. Few tourists visit India to see the Taj Mahal. Few is written in italics. What is the opposite of few? Opposite of few is several. So 7. Several tourists. several. Several. This way. Visible? Several. Number also I have marked in the help box. Then number 8, the white rose is common flower. The white rose is a common flower. White is written in italics and again also common. So what is the opposite of white? Black. Isn't it? I have got it. 8, black. And common, what is the opposite of common? It is rare. So this one, first one will be black, B-L-A-C-K, black, then R-A-R-E, rare. Okay. Black and rare. I have marked also. Black and rare. Now, number 9. Number 9 is Mr. Pal is a kind man. Kind is written in italics. So what is the opposite of kind? Unkind. Okay. So unkind will be 9. 9 you will write UNKIND. Kind, unkind. Okay, kind, unkind. This one, Mr. Pal is a unkind man. Number 10. Jenny told me that this vase is very expensive. Jenny told me that this vase was inexpensive. Means it is not very expensive. So what is the opposite of inexpensive? Expensive. I got it. The first word in the help box. So we will write expensive. So here I am writing expensive. Okay, and I have marked also expensive, the first one. This is the first one, expensive. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to rewrite it in the CW copy. Write properly. Okay, no need of writing the questions, only answer if you write. No, then it is not, it will be difficult for me to check without the question. So you will write the questions also, because you are sending it through mail. So please write down the questions, and then in the answer you write the correct sentence. Okay, correct means using the opposites. The full sentence you have to write and send me. Okay, thank you.